Ciao tutti, it's time for our walk around status report on the terraces. Just arrived, it's February 17 or 16 in 2024, and this is the first year I've come back to the shed, and the shed was pretty good. I've had a bit of a clean up already, but there was a few stink bugs in there, but other than that the shed was pretty clear. The vents blew open here so the stink bugs could get in, so I got to jam those shut. All the electronics are still working, so I'm charging my batteries there and stuff. It was all good. And oops, oh, I put some screws in my pocket, but there's obviously a hole in my pocket. They're falling out. So the little plant box here is looking good. That's everything's still alive. Here's the pizza oven and the puff saki. There are a few stink bugs between the puff saki, but no marks or anything. I think there's a rat has moved into the walls up there. There's a few bits of poo around, which I have to do a bit of trap and release. Trees are looking okay. Apparently it was a bad year for the olives. We weren't here in November for the harvest, but apparently there wasn't much fruit. Let's see. We'll go up to where the auto was. And yeah, that's where our tomatoes were. Trombette. Still got a bit of strawberry patches here. So haven't worked out if anyone harvested them after we were gone. All looking very sad, but still. And let's have a go look at the current project I've just started. Is save the water tank from rolling down the hill. So let's go have a look at that. That works. The street light is still working, which is good, from the solar panels, which is nice. And so this is our water tank up here, you can see, and it's been great for a couple of years. That black tube there is, there's a little dam I've made up in a torrente up there, and when it rains it fills it up, so we've very rarely had to use any of the water. But the problem is this wall is kind of non-existent, and when it gets really wet this whole thing just turns into mud, and the tank, which has got little triangular feet on metal bars, was level, but it's now gone down a bit. And you may notice it's a cylinder, and so if that was full of water and started rolling down the hill, it wouldn't stop until it got to Robbie's house. So we've got to fix that. So just detaching this healthy vine from the trellis here and remove the trellis. The idea will be to build a new wall across here, probably with cement and reinforcing, because I don't, dry stone wall's fine, but I want it to hold this thing up. And then I'll dig underneath the two metal beams here and put extra metal beams there and foundations, and then fill it up with water again if it rains. What else we got here? Kumquat. This is our kumquat number 3. It's finally survived and actually has some kumquats in it, although it looks a little bit raggedy. Mandarin tree is still being mandarin tree, but with only a single mandarin. Down there. I think something just eats all the flowers and buds, but he's at least not dead. Lemons going wonderfully. Heaps of lemons, and we've already harvested some. That's good. This is a bit of worry. Here's A1, apricot number 1, albicocco number 1. It's got blossoms already, and it's early February. I know he's meant to be precocious and go early, but you can see what a beautiful day it is, and I'm just wearing shirt sleeves. And there's the village up there. I think that's all I've got to show for the day. Here's the olives. They're sort of fluffy. I think the leaf count could have been higher. It's got it's reasonable new growth. Apparently there wasn't many olives because it got very dry in the second half of summer. And of course we didn't have a tank to water anything. So, rightio. That's the update from the terraces in Caleta. There's the mountains. Talk to you later. Ciao.